So we are up against Daryl Ayers. He's a great player. Ooh, we have a one-lander. Man, this is... I want to keep this so bad, but I can't. True shame. We'll keep this. And I'll put that on the bottom. So I think I'll probably want to get a Blood Crypt and then a Forest. Yep. Doesn't really matter which land I play. Daryl Ayers. Oh, so we're up against the Suicidal Zoo deck. Should be cool. This deck plays a bunch of like turn 1 cantrips, like Gitaxian Probe and Mishra's Bauble, just to try to have more consistency on turn 1. And it'll play Tarmogoyf and Wild Nicotl, Monastery, Swift Spear. In this situation, I almost wish I had a basic mountain, a basic mountain. I think actually I want to get Stomping Ground. I want to kill this thing right away. My opponent does have access to mutagenic growths, which would be a huge problem right now, and my opponent does have one, but, you know, I'm not getting around that, so... And I'm going to run my Dark Confidant. Death Shadow, that's the kind of marquee card of this deck. Lol, he thinks I'm going to trade. I can block your 2/2 Nicotl, and you can just make it a 3/3. I mean, you might as well go for it. It's a free, so... Can't blame the guy for trying. Alright, so... Oh, this is tough. Wow, it's actually really, really tough as to what I want to do here. I think I'm going to go for the Inquisition. And I do get a Death Shadow, so that's cool. Temur Battle Rage is good to know about. I could get the Temur Battle Rage and just be really greedy and hope my opponent just plays Bloodstained Mire and both Death Shadows. Would be kind of greedy. But Temur Battle Rage is probably the card that's most likely to punk me out of the game. So I'm going to hope that I can get both of them. And my opponent may just think that I have 1-for-1 removal for the Death Shot. Well, now he sees my game. That's unfortunate. This is a bit of a problem. So, let's see. My opponent, he's got another fetch land. So you can make Death Shadow a 4/4. Yeah, I'll just kill it. And hopefully I can draw like a... I was going to say a lightning bolt would be really good, but a lightning bolt actually wouldn't be what I need. I'm going to be dead on my turn. Yep, I am dead. Alright, so on to the next one. So, I don't think Grim Lavamancer is particularly good. Kitchen Finks would be good. Because my deck's so fast, I actually like having some number of discard cards, especially because of Temur Battle Rage. Probably don't need all the Dark Confidants. Don't actually really need any. My opponent does actually have Monastery Swift Spear, so Kolaghan's command might be worth keeping in. Trying to decide if I want to bring in another Thoughtseize. It's like kind of a good way to make sure that I don't fall too behind on tempo. Getting those mutagenic growths and Temur Battle Rages are pretty good. If I'm worried about Swift Spear, probably don't actually have time for the Kolaghan's commands. I think I'm actually just going to bring in the other Thoughtseize and the Magma Spray. The Magma Spray is obviously a little on the slim side, or narrow side, but I think that's what I want to do. Pretty sure I should have enough card advantage between Liliana's, Olivia, and just kind of like the power of my top end that I don't really need Dark Confidant in this matchup. So with that, we get on to the games. I wonder if Thrawn's probably better than Olivia. Yeah. Alright, on to the game. Man, why can't I have just a normal hand instead of these one-landers? I'll definitely keep that on top. I'm just going to lead off with this Thoughtseize. Actually, I should probably just play Raging Ravine so that I can go turn 2 Abrupt Decay, turn 3 Maelstrom Pulse, and then turn 4 potentially Pulse Thoughtseize. There should be ample time to tag something like a Temur Battle Rage. Since I know that I'm not going to draw an untapped land on turn 2, I would have to draw an untapped land exactly on turn 3. Well, an untapped land or a removal spell to kind of keep things going. But I think I'm just going to play things a bit more conservatively and make sure that I'm curving out in a way that will impact the board 100%. I remember when Death Shadow first came out, or maybe it was when Virals came out, but if you guys aren't sure what Virals does, he's a pretty sweet card to play with Death Shadow. He's like a 3-mana 2/2 legend. You can sacrifice a creature to regenerate him, but he also gives every creature in your graveyard scavenge. And like Death Shadow is an awesome scavenge target. Sure. Bump, I went after my own Thoughtseize. I wonder if he's got like something fancy. So, even though it kind of reveals my hand, I think I just want to preserve my life total. And I do want to just kill this now in case he's got, like, some way to protect it. I know I'm 100% going to kill it, so... Attack me for 1. Come at me, bro. So my opponent gets to play with perfect information, but he doesn't have much pressure right now, and I'm at a high life total. So as soon as I get to start being on the offensive, the game's going to turn around real fast. Hopefully my opponent can't like chain together like a spell, a mutagenic Urith, and a Temur Battle Rage to like burn me out for a bunch. But even that, I don't think it would kill me. I just got a 4-mana spell here. Ranger of Eos, what a great card. Well, that's going to be a problem. I do not have the card advantage to deal with this. So 2 Death Shadows. I may die here. Definitely needed a better card than that. It's got to almost be certainly better to attack here than anything else. My opponent does try to play both the shadows out at once. He's going to get squished. But he can just play them out one at a time. The fact that that thing's a 9/9 is pretty big deal. But I still like making the attack there. So my best draw here would most certainly be a Huntmaster of the Fels. Two-mana removal spell would be okay, I guess. I do have to fire off this Maelstrom Pulse on the 9/9. There's not really any way to get around that. And then, just in case my opponent has like a mutagenic growth on top of his deck, I'm just going to fire this off now. Could have also just saved it to bolt him, but I don't think my opponent's going to crack a fetch land. Daryl's like a pretty smart player. He knows I've got Lightning Bolt in my deck, haven't cast one. Oh, not the top deck I needed. So I have to imagine that I'm dead here. Teamer Battle Rage. We're dead. We're toast. We're smoked. Well, that's pretty brutal. Dead by a lot. Alright, on to the next one.